For today's headlines, hunger and malnutrition outstrip COVID cases. Metro mayors lower quarantine age cap. Abalos urges return of sidewalks to pedestrians. Duterte certifies as urgent bills on indemnification fund. Air supply lauds Inigo Pascual's version of All Out of Love. Moody's affirms investment grade for Philippines. Obiena delivers strong finish. Storm ring intensifies. Good morning, I am Sandy Locos and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Friday, February 19, and now the news. Spikes in incidents of hunger and malnutrition rate should be enough reasons to relax the community quarantine rules, Trade and Industry Secretary Ramon Lopez said on Thursday. Lopez said there are a lot of families suffering from hunger and malnutrition in Metro Manila, where hunger rate is at 23.3% compared to 14.9% pre-COVID status. The unemployment rate in the National Capital Region is now at 12.4% compared to 7.7% for areas outside the main region, he added. By shifting to modified general community quarantine, there is a big chance that 1.6 million jobless Filipinos will get back their jobs, Lopez said. All 17 mayors of the Metro Manila and the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases have agreed to lower the age limit of minors who will be allowed to leave their homes. The agreement was reached after a meeting on Wednesday evening between the IATF and the members of the Metro Manila Council, which is the ruling body of the MMDA. Also, some mayors expressed apprehension on the reopening of cinemas. They said that they'll abide by it if the IATF would recommend the matter to President Duterte and he gives his approval. The IATF earlier deferred the plan to reopen cinemas to March 1 after Metro Manila mayors opposed the move. Parañaque City Mayor Edwin Olivares, head of the MMC, said that all mayors were apprehensive about the recommendation as it did not go through proper consultation. The Metro Manila mayors comprising the MMC are supportive of reopening the economy but said that they could not sacrifice the health protocols. Metro Manila Development Authority Chair Ben-Hur Abalos has called on mayors in the National Capital Region to return sidewalks to pedestrians as part of the clearing operations implemented in the metropolis. Abalos said that once a sidewalk is cleared of obstruction, barangay officials will be mandated to ensure that the vendors and other obstructions will not return. If the obstructions are back again, the barangay captain will be given a show cause order to explain why it is so, he said. Abalos said he asked MMDA Clearing Division Chief Francis Martinez to tell vendors to wind up and self-demolish to prevent using force in sidewalk clearing operations. The Department of Interior and Local Government said the validation of road clearing operations by local government units will run from February 16 to March 2. Tribune News will be back after these reminders.
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
President Rodrigo Duterte has approved 2 measures to hasten the delivery of more COVID-19 vaccines to the Philippines, as the arrival of 600,000 Chinese vaccine doses may be delayed due to the lack of emergency use authorization. Presidential spokesman Harry Roque said that Duterte has certified as urgent the proposed measures seeking to ensure the availability of funds to compensate Filipinos in case they die or suffer from severe side effects after receiving COVID-19 vaccines. The certification covers Senate Bill 2057 and House Bill 8648, both of which propose the establishment of an indemnity fund. A bill certified by the President as urgent can be approved by Congress on second and third reading on the same day. An indemnification law is expected to hasten the delivery of COVID-19 vaccines in the country, since it is among the requirements of vaccine manufacturers to accept them from liability should their products cause serious adverse effects to vaccine takers. The lack of an indemnification mechanism in the Philippines impeded the quick delivery of vaccines, particularly of 117,000 of Pfizer-BioNTech COVID vaccines, which were supposed to be shipped to the country as early as February 15 through COVAX facility. The COVAX facility aims to provide more than 150 participating countries equitable access to coronavirus jabs. Meantime, members of the pop duo Air Supply called Inigo Pascual's version of their song All Out of Love as tremendous and fabulous. In a video conference with Philippine media, Russell Hitchcock, the Australian member of the duo, said Pascual's vocals and harmonies were amazing. Hitchcock also commended how Pascual's version remained true to the song's essence, or in the way Graham Russell wrote it. Russell, Air Supply's British member, said Pascual's rendition of the song means that it has transcended generations. Pascual was over the moon upon hearing the compliment, saying it's such a crazy thing to experience. International credit watcher Moody's Investor Service recognized the country's economic stability despite the pandemic. Affirming its Baa2 stable outlook, Moody said that the Philippines' credit profile is characterized by a strengthening fiscal position and limited vulnerability to external shocks. The bond credit rater said the stable outlook reflects the view that the recovery from the acute shock posed by the pandemic will restore rapid economic growth relative to peers, complemented by the stabilization and eventual reversal of the deterioration in fiscal and debt metrics. According to Moody's, the fast reversal of the fiscal and debt deterioration brought by the pandemic are factors that could lead to a credit upgrade. Occurrence of the opposite, meanwhile, would lead to a downgrade on the sovereign's credit score. We will be back. Stay with us. In sports, Obiena shut down his indoor season with a bang as he claimed the bronze medal in the men's pole vault event of the Copernicus Cup in Torun, Poland on early Thursday. Obiena, the first Filipino to qualify in the Tokyo Olympics, tallied 5.80 meters together with gold medalist Sam Kendricks of the United States and hometown bet Pior Lisek in the final tournament of the indoor season. Kendricks, who capped the bronze medal in the London Olympics in 2016, grabbed the gold after posting the winning mark in just a single attempt, while Lisek prevailed over Obiena via countback. Still, the Filipino vault star edged some of the biggest names in the sport like reigning Olympic champion Thiago Braz of Brazil and fellow Olympians Paweł Jaworski of Poland and Matt Ludwig of the United States. Tropical storm Auring has intensified and now has a maximum winds of 75 km per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 90 km per hour as of 3 a.m. today, Pag-asa said in its morning advisory. Auring is estimated to be at 605 km east-southeast of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur, with it still over the seas and is almost stationary. This storm is expected to bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms in eastern Visayas, northern Mindanao, Caraga, and Davao region. Meanwhile, the northeast monsoon is expected to bring cloudy skies with rains in Cagayan Valley, Bicol region, and the provinces of Apayao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Aurora, Quezon, Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, and Romblon. The northeast monsoon is also expected to bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains in Metro Manila, the rest of Luzon, and the rest of Visayas. Localized thunderstorms are expected to bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms in the rest of Mindanao. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tercito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Araneta Center. Again, this is Andy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Cue. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel. Coronavirus case.
I am Sandy Locos.
Duterte, dadalo.
Jose Sanchez.
Good morning, I am Vernon Velasco.
Only government authorized to
Magandang hapon. Ako si Pauline Songko.
Ospital naghahanda para sa COVID. Ako si Luis Lizan at ito ang Tribune News. Si Ramsey may mensahe kay Andrew.
Ako si Jomel Garner. At ito,
Pagsali sa face-to-face si Duterte Pascual. COVID cases tumalo sa 7.
Missed the chance to acquire 10.
Luis Lizan.
si Jomel Garner.
Ako si Ray Sanchez.
Vernon Velasco.
Ako si Pauline Songko. Sandy Locos.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Cue.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can I get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, na pink yung sofa, tapos slide, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget my...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang. Okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... cancel ko sa Lipa. Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami mag-deliver.
Call to deliver.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.